Oh, well, hello, dear motherfuckers. And it's time for the Raw review. Horrible fucking show. This was a bad one. A very, very bad show. Horrible, boring, hard to watch at times. Made me squeamish. You know, we had pizza tonight. I threw up all the pizza all over the floor. We had to watch the show. We were cleaning up the whole floor. It was a lot of vomit. Couldn't stand it. What'd you think of this show tonight?
Well, it was god awful. I don't know which two of them.
Mouthful of macaroni and cheese ball.
Well,
You're eating balls over here.
well, no homo.
Anyway, we start off this piss poor show where Bray Wyatt promo. Not even like a good promo for him as he's usually been doing. Cena runs out to interrupt. Just a little bit of a brawl. Nothing that great.
Well, this was just horrible. Even I couldn't stand for that.
We move on to Cesaro, and he defeats Sheamus after a little interference from Paul Heyman. Boring, slow. It went on a pretty long time, but nothing really that much happened.
I was surprised that Paul. Well, again, I don't watch WWE occasionally, but I'm surprised that Paul Heyman just went back to he cut off his ponytail. I was surprised. He's going to go for that old rich man business boy look.
You know, the story here was just boredom. You know, Heyman was getting naked on the outside, taking off his jacket, and
Sexy, sure.
I was getting bored through this whole thing. Then you had Beat the Clock Challenge. The person who won this would be the number one contender, the Intercontinental title. Big E defeats Ryback. Another boring match. Two big guys that suck. You know, what's the point of putting two guys together like this that are just boring?
Yeah.
You know, like, usually you got someone who sucks, you put them with someone who's at least good or decent. You put two guys together that suck and you're just asking for a sucky-ass match.
Double suck.
This double suck factor. Then up next, something you really hated. You had a match between R-Truth and Fandango, and nothing happened.
You know what I'm saying? It was all about the dancing. You got the black people dancing, doing their booty ass.
That's very true.
You got the black people twerk while the Fandango. You got your classical dancing.
You had dancing from one opponent. I guess that's why this match was
different. It was different
happened.
Cultural dancing. One of them was like Jamaican dancing. The other one was supposed to be like the rich white man's game in terms of dancing. You know, the Jamaicans twerk.
I'd say hip hop.
When you see on World Star Hip Hop, black people always twerk.
Controversial comments.
Of course.
Anyway,
you know, I speak the truth.
This match just ends with Summer Rae kissing Fandango to get Layla jealous. You know, this just pops out of nowhere. Nothing was happening the past couple of weeks with these girls, and they just throw Summer Rae out there out of nowhere. Like, why bring R-Truth out there if he ain't even gonna wrestle? I don't even get the
Big-time goofball.
What's the fucking point? You bring this guy all the way to the UK from the do nothing? Makes no fucking sense. Then Stephanie comes out and, you know, she teases stripping Bryan of the title. I liked this, actually. It was pretty funny. You know, teasing people. What if she put the belt on Kane? You know, all these different rumors, kind of making fun of the crowd.
Yep.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah, but it was because I think for the smarter fans that realize that you know what I'm saying, that they're not gonna do that.
Bryan will be fine. We don't have to go, oh my god, he's gonna get stripped. It's gonna be fine, people.
If they do that, it will be a upset for fan reaction around the whole WWE universe. Coin the word.
Truthfully,
universe.
if Bryan got stripped, they'd still get the same, around the 3.0 rating. You know, maybe lose a couple of people, that bitch a couple of weeks.
No, please. McMahon's a multi-millionaire. If I had his money, I'd be flown around my own mansion.
But he won't get stripped. Bryan's still my favorite wrestler, but, you know, he's not, you know, even if he did get stripped, I mean, come on. People are making like everyone will turn off their TVs in unison. You know, let's be honest here. You're still going to watch.
We'll have a one-man nation army.
Y'all got no lives. You're still going to watch that wrestling because you got nothing better to do. Well, what are you going to watch on TV? You gonna watch reruns of Law and Order? Come on, motherfucker. You gonna watch that there wrestling? Anyway, yeah, so it was pretty good. She's gonna give Bryan the opportunity to give up the belt the next week, but he'll, something will happen. He won't get stripped. It's pretty obvious. If they were gonna strip him, they would have stripped him right there. Then up next, it was Rusev defeating Heath Slater. Just a basic squash match. Nothing really came of this, Nothing good,
That's the guy from 3MB, right?
Yeah, they came out as the Union Jacks for Keating.
I don't want to try to be racial, but I don't understand why you have like a Hindu guy as a part of an all white boy rock band. And when I think of rock bands, I'm not trying to be stereotypical.
And no bullying.
Yeah.
Never be a star. Be a star, Michael.
Man, no. I think if they're trying to have the white boy rock star image, they should have all people are white. I don't think you'll see any Indians rocking a rock band. That's the true fact of life.
At least he took the turban off. I mean, that was looking a bit goofy.
Yeah.
But, man.
I don't think no rock people in India with a turban rocking a hard rock band. It's kind of funny.
Just goofball city, just total Mama Lukeville tonight. Turning the UK into Mama Lukeville, basically. Just Jobberville tonight. Not putting any thought into this at all. Then it was RVD defeating Alberto Del Rio. Boring. Once again, very, very boring. Just RVD, I'm happy he's there other than in TNA. But since he came to WWE, they haven't done jack shit with this motherfucker. I will admit he has slowed down, but they could do better. Del Rio's such a jobber here, and the match just no one even tried in it. They didn't even put any fucking effort into this. Do something, at least something good. Nothing. It was just a forgettable fucking piss poor match.
They should have a retirement. They should have a retirement match between Mark Henry versus Rob Van Dam versus Kane, a triple threat. And the winner gets to send two of those to the retirement home, while one of the 6-year-old wrestlers will still be wrestling until they become into the retirement home.
RVD could stay in it for a little bit. Still better than some of the other wrestlers. Yeah, Mark Henry and Kane definitely need to retire. That's without saying.
I'm sure they have fat paid. I'm sure they have big time money.
Getting paid to do nothing. I wish I could get paid to wrestle like fucking shit week after week.
Then we're going to become WWE superstars. We're going to be a tag team. The Brad Rules and Mr. Mikey P. You know it.
Then you had Seth Rollins defeating Batista by disqualification. The whole crowd was chanting, "This is awesome." Not a bad match, but as I explained to you, basically all they did was repeat spots from Extreme Rules. I guess it was good if you didn't see the pay-per-view, but yeah, it wasn't anything new, just basically a repeat. It was alright. I mean, I'm not going to say it was a bad match, but it wasn't anything awesome like everybody was saying. It's not awesome to repeat the same moves. It wasn't bad, but what is this term so loosely used? This is awesome.
It's kind of like LOL.
But WWE fans now acting like TNA fans.
No, but you can
chanting,
directly.
"This is awesome."
Well, but you can say that directly. People when people use LOL in text messages, I think people generally when they use a term so like
when you're saying
time,
LOL, just just to say it, and you're not even laughing.
When you're using using the same word over and over
again,
you
can just say, "Hey, what's up, LOL?"
So
this is awesome for every match.
Awesome or LOL. When you use a word repeatedly, you're gonna have the term become more loose.
Pretty soon, motherfuckers are gonna be chanting, "This is awesome" during Santino and Fandango matches. It's gonna happen. We're gonna just have such low standards chanting "This is awesome" that we're gonna be chanting "This is awesome" when we go to the fucking bathroom to take a shit. One day you're gonna go in there taking a shit, and I'm gonna be knocking on the door. This is awesome. This is awesome. I mean,
that's the same amount of pizzazz.
We're gonna just chant "This is awesome" for basic human functions. You're gonna pass gas one day, and we'll chant "This is awesome." You're gonna write something down. "This is awesome." You're gonna take a drink. "This is awesome." You're gonna take a bite of this food. "This is awesome." Yeah,
it was. This was actually awesome. It was a mac and cheese bite.
Everything is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. Awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. Fuck, shut up. Nothing is this is not awesome. It was okay. You know, come on. Can't we just say it's okay, decent, good? Everything is awesome. When we say everything is awesome, how is anybody going to know? Like, if I told you how it was wrong, it was awesome.
Well, if you keep using the word, I think we have to use it sporadically. If we use less of the word awesome will have a lot more impact. Like, if I would have used awesome, I would define it during anything in the Attitude Era, like The Rock and So Cold.
Exactly.
Awesome.
How are we supposed to differentiate the really good moments from the just okay ones if you keep on saying everything is awesome? It makes you sound like goofball motherfucking Mama Luke.
That's the hard part. You can't differentiate, and then it's going to be the confusion of what matches are really good, but in between the matches are really, like, okay.
I mean, this has been going on forever, even since CM Punk came out there and was having boring matches like last year when he was acting like Cena. People were chanting, "This is awesome," when he was really just having shit matches. Anyway, to move on, then you had Alicia Fox defeating Paige, and you saw my reaction during this match.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Why would anybody pay attention? The finish to this match, he throws her in the corner, drags her to the middle of the ring, and then gets the pin. I was like, what? Did I miss something? No, I didn't miss something. It was just a poor fucking finish. I mean, this is the champ. The Paige is a really good women's wrestler. I mean, the stuff I seen her do in NXT is good, but, you know, she just won the fucking belt, and they don't let her show what she could do. That's the problem. You know? And no one's going to take her. You know, I like what they're doing with Alicia Fox here. They're giving her more personality, but at what cost? I mean, why, if they're building somebody else up, why do they have to bring the other person all the way down? I don't, you know, and my hand was a little, I was doing this, I was off frame there for a minute.
Almost like the balance between, you know, like those balances of
the scale. That's exactly what it's like. You know, it's always got to be an imbalance. You know, just like on the show.
The Egyptian scale.
Like but it's always like this. Like you get one good Raw, then the scale goes back down, or this way, whichever way.
I thought the key life was to be balanced.
Yeah, that's not. I'm not liking their chi, their zen.
Ass.
So what?
I don't know. I was being random. I was having an ADD moment. Of like,
I think you were watching too much of that Layla match with
Oh yeah, no. I felt fun. They should have slapped that. I'd be like,
I forgot it wasn't even a match. That Layla moment or whatever. Anyway, shitty, retarded.
Everything was crap.
Then it was Ziggler defeating Mark Henry. The time just expired, basically. You know, Ziggler can't even pin Henry, even though Henry can't even move around. I read he's working injured. Should just retire. What's left for Mark Henry? Nothing. You know, so why can't Ziggler, the younger guy, get the pin? Instead, he almost got it. You know, if he has like a visual victory over him, just let the guy win. But anyway, you know, RVD wins it. Then Bad News Barrett attacks him from behind.
I like his promo. That promo was pretty awesome.
You know, Bad News Barrett's good. He's on a roll. And like I said, it's funny how this guy was like nobody a year ago. Not a single person gave a shit about Wade Barrett. But Bad News Barrett, now that's what's getting the cheers. You know, not just in the UK, but in the US, they've been cheering him. And, you know, he's been wrestling better.
Just throw a good gimmick that's catchable and then people will like.
It's funny, though. The wrestler's comfortable with his gimmick, and thus he is performing better in the ring. I mean, it's not rocket scientist. It's not rocket science theory right here. You know, you give a guy something that he likes doing, he'll be happy and he'll perform well for the company. Just like if you treat your workers well at work, they'll perform well. It's not that hard to figure out this bullshit. It's like, why can't Vince figure it out? What's up next? Then it was Adam Rose, who you're not too thrilled with, but I like him. I mean, I think the song's pretty catchy. Whoa, oh, 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 you know, I like it. It's good, but you know.
Yeah, but I'll dance like a goofball too, but I'm too tired.
Basically the same thing that they were showing the past couple of weeks with Swagger and everything. They do have to do more with them. It can't just be the same thing week after week, him talking about going on a party and everything. I mean, he's a fun character, but...
One thing that caught my mind was, if you're at a party, what kind of people have have lollipops at parties. I'm like, what kind of lame ass shit is that?
As you brought up when Ric Flair was using the lollipop.
Lollipop, yeah, the lollipop.
It looks better for Adam Rose, though. You have to admit. I mean,
I don't think lollipops should be stuck in people's
lollipops are hardcore. You know, they look like cigarettes when you have them in your mouth. You know,
maybe lollipop liqueur, maybe, but
lollipops are badass. Buy a bag of them and instantly look cool.
I think I came with the new idea for Jack Daniels lollipop whiskey. They should mark that. I'm gonna trademark it just because that's the newest product out. Everybody can buy it.
Adam Rose has inspired me. I'm gonna go up in the club.
Of course, with a lollipop.
Raise the roof, yo. Raise the roof.
Raise the roof.
Lollipops, yeah. I'm gonna go in there licking lollipops. Hey, maybe make it rain. A whole bag of Tootsie Roll Pops. Yeah. Who's up for some lollies? Yeah, I know you lollygaggers. Get ready for some lollipop. What the hell's becoming this review? Lollipops. What are we talking about here? It's horse soft. That's why my mind's elsewhere. I'm thinking of comical scenarios to compensate for this horrible Raw. Because they're not being creative. We have no choice but to fill the creative gap with our own junk this year video. And then we wrap things up with Cena and Luke Harper. I'm not going to lie. As much as I'm tired of these non-finished Cena matches, Luke Harper's pretty talented. Nice hurricanrana, nice moves. You wouldn't expect the moveset from a big man like that, but it was all right little match. Of course, no finish, but then again, I didn't expect Harper to beat him. Then Bray Wyatt. They beat up those goofballs, those fucking Mamalukes, the Usos. What did you say about them?
They look like teenage Ninja Turtles with all that green face paint and crap on their face.
They're not getting the memo. They're not the Ultimate Warrior. They're not Sting. They're none of these great face painters. They're just fucking annoying little punks. That's Team PG, Cena and the Usos. As they're coming down, everyone's wearing yellow, green. Ugh, it looked like the vomit I was talking about on the floor from this disgusting ass show. The Usos come out and that was it. I couldn't take it. The outfits, the colors were bothering my eyes.
Why green out of all the colors though?
Neon just making me sick to my stomach.
Why neon? Why can't it be like purple neon? Like what's specific about green neon?
Why can't they wear colors that normal have blue at least? Red, maybe?
Blue, red.
Black is that so hard to do?
Probably black and red is sinister.
White, even. It's color other than green. I know they're trying to dazzle the child's eyes with these pretty colors, but, this ain't fucking reading Rainbow.
You know what can work as a
the Magic School Bus.
You know what can work as a John Cena gimmick, though? Even though it's colors, like what a lot of people do is, like, the people... Like, sometimes if you guys are big techno fans, if you were to go to EDC... If you don't know, or EDC, which is like Electric Daisy Carnival, and basically got these dumbass colored buffoons wearing these bright ass outfits. And I feel like if you were to hook up John Cena as a techno guy and throw the Usos, even though they're Spanish, but I think they're not white, throw them in as they're white people, hook them up with some goofy ass you know what I'm saying, just get those stupid rays. I think they'll fit in. They sound like a whole techno gimmick.
Look what this is bringing us to, all these ideas, because they can't think of anything else to do.
I'm an idea maker.
That last segment was okay, but I'm looking at this show. It was fucking boring. Nothing really original, and for the most part, boring. Once again, another 3 hours of just trash. Garbage. Like I said, a couple of good moments, as a couple of things were passable.
When you say couple, you said a couple of good moments or out of the whole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Out of 3 hours, the fucking thing looks like Swiss cheese. Here's I'm giving you a piece. This is like what's something good? Like I give you a cookie, for example.
You know what's good? Mac and cheese bites by Trader Joe's.
Okay, but
amazing.
How many come in here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so like this thing, it comes with 8 cheese balls. Say I bring this home. Hey, Mike, I got cheese balls. Awesome. We're all excited. You're ready to eat these cheese balls. You're salivating. Put it in the oven. You're watching TV inside. Maybe a boring ass episode of Raw, for example. And then I call you in, and all that's left is one ball, one lousy motherfucking ball in that little there dish. You're going to be pretty fucking upset. Now, you might enjoy that one little cheese ball right there. You might feel, satisfied from that bit. And that's how I feel after watching 3 hours of Raw. It doesn't matter if there's one fucking, good match or a couple of little good moments here and there. At the end of the day, you were left with one lousy fucking cheese ball, and you wanted the whole damn dish, or, at least most of them. Most of them would have been nice. But instead, you left with one lousy fucking cheese ball, and that's exactly how Raw was. One lousy motherfucking cheese ball. That's it. That's how I described this show. That's how I described Raw with macaroni and cheese balls. That's how seriously I took this show. It was fucking garbage, fucking trash, fucking boring up my motherfucking ass. What really was, as I said, I think I'm going to have to go back to my proctologist because once again this show's up my ass, boring up my ass. I'm going to have to probably take several medications to get over his condition. Very sad indeed. And I know you'll be at my bedside. You'll be, mourning my possible death.
Of course.
It's gonna be, a really bad intestinal problem. I'm feeling sick right now. We're gonna have to stop this video in a little bit because I feel it coming up again. Motherfuckers. All right.